Good morning. Bernie Schultz, Vice President, Broward Teachers Union. First, I want to congratulate Anne Murray on your leadership and to Lori Levinson on your assistant leadership. I'm very proud at this time to present to you John Tarka, who is one of our representatives from AFT who would like to address you. Thank you.
Thank you, Bernie. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Chair Murray, Vice Chair Rich Levinson, and past Chair Williams, other board members, Superintendent Runcie, and all our colleagues here in the room. My name is John Tarka. I'm the administrator for the Broward Teachers Union and a vice president with the American Federation of Teachers. I bring greetings to you from Randy Weingarten, our AFT president, Loretta Johnson, our secretary treasurer, and Fran Lawrence, our executive vice president. I know that many of you know that AFT represents 1.5 million educators, nurses, and others across the country, and internationally we have more than 3,500 local affiliates. A little about myself. I recently retired from service with the Pittsburgh Public Schools and the Pittsburgh Federation of Teachers. I was there for 43 years. I was a teacher and a coach, a parent of 3 children who graduated from the Pittsburgh Public Schools, and a union activist, and most recently, when I retired, I was president of the Pittsburgh Federation of Teachers. I know that you're familiar with many of the issues we're discussing in the Broward Teachers Union, and I'm going to speak with you very briefly today about those and about some other issues. On Tuesday, November 15th, the Broward Teachers Union Executive Board took a motion and requested assistance from the American Federation of Teachers. On Friday, November 18th, President Weingarten had a conference call with all the executive council from across the country and passed a motion, unanimous motion, to have an administratorship put into the Broward Teachers Union at the request of the local leaders. And the following Monday, on the November 21st, I arrived here in Broward. I've been working here since then. Now, I want to tell you that, of course, whenever I was asked by President Weingarten to come and work and to serve here in Broward, I began to do some research, as all of us would do. I must tell you how very much impressed I was and am with the work that has been done in this school district. I know that the school district has received an A grade from the Florida Department of Education and an A or B grade every year since the award was put in place. I know that you've been a finalist for the Broad Foundation for outstanding work. I know that you have the largest numbers now, second largest number of national board certified teachers. And I know that there's work being done to improve student achievement. I know that you're also not satisfied and that you have other plans to improve student achievement and make sure that parents and the community are even more satisfied and pleased with the Broward School District. Now, I think it's a credit, that kind of work, a credit obviously to the board leadership, the board governance, the district leadership, all the people who work in the schools and across the community, that this kind of recognition has come. And to be blunt about it, we have to have that kind of recognition and better. Parents expect it of us. They have a right to expect it of us. The community expects it. We know that the legislature expects it. Most importantly, children expect us to take care of them and to teach them and to help them learn and to nourish them. And we know that the work that has to be done, we have a large cross-section of children in our school district. Some are well-to-do and some are very needy. They all need our help, and we have to work together to do that. Now, I want you to know that I know there's no secret about the seriousness of some of the issues we're dealing with in the Broward Teachers Union. And AFT, under my direction, is determined to work with the Broward Teachers Union to address, to investigate those concerns. We've provided very constructive direction as to what's to take place, and we're going to take care of those issues. And that's one set of concerns. The other set of concerns that we have to be responsible for is we have to make sure that as a union we do what we have to do to see this school district improve. And there's so much work to be done. We'll take care of the internal concerns. Parents expect it of us. They have a right to expect it of us. The community expects it. We know that the legislature expects it. Most importantly, children expect us to take care of them and to teach them and to help them learn and to nourish them. And we know that the work that has to be done, we have a large cross-section of children in our school district. Some are well-to-do and some are very needy. They all need our help, and we have to work together to do that. Now, I want you to know that I know there's no secret about the seriousness of some of the issues we're dealing with in the Broward Teachers Union. And AFT, under my direction, is determined to work with the Broward Teachers Union to address, to investigate those concerns. We've provided very constructive direction as to what's to take place, and we're going to take care of those issues. And that's one set of concerns. The other set of concerns that we have to be responsible for is we have to make sure that as a union we do what we have to do to see this school district improve. And there's so much work to be done. We'll take care of the internal concerns, and I pledge to you, and I think you've already seen, that our members have not been distracted. They're continuing the hard work they're doing in the schools across the school district, and they will continue to do that. I think that it's very important to point out that we intend to be very fair and very transparent in all of our dealings. We want to make sure that you should know that AFT is determined to investigate the concerns, to examine, to find out what they are, and to take specific actions to correct them. The simple fact of the matter is while I'm here speaking to you, and I bring support from Randy Weingarten, from 1.5 million members, we simply can't do it alone. We need your help. We need the community's help. We have to work together if we're going to do what has to be done for the children of this school district. You know and I know that there are a lot of people who are watching what happens here in Broward County. There's a new legislative session beginning. They're watching very carefully what happens with the board and what happens with the union. And let's not kid ourselves. What we do will be the subject of discussion. We have to determine that what we do is right. We have to determine that what we do makes sense. And we have to determine that what we do is consistent with the goals of improving the education in Broward County. Now, I've been in this business a long time, and I've had an opportunity to learn a great deal. But I've told my colleagues at BTU that I come in as a learner. I come in asking for help, and I come in asking for guidance and assistance. One thing I won't move from are my two main beliefs of what a union should do. First of all, and I'm not apologetic in any respect in saying that a union has to represent its members. It has to speak on behalf of its members. It has to advocate for good working conditions. It has to advocate for a fair salary, fair compensation. But secondly, and I believe this at least as strongly, it doesn't make sense for a union not to support the organization where it works, and we are going to support. It doesn't make sense for us to do anything except to advocate for the success of the school district and the progress and achievement of our students. And our union has to be an ally in making sure that the schools move forward, that the children move forward, that the parents in this community feel good about the schools and are supportive of the schools. And I pledge to you right now that the work that our members are doing in the schools every day will continue and will even improve. I know that you'll hold me accountable, and quite frankly, I'll hold you accountable. We have to work together. We have to trust each other. We're going to have some disagreements, but let's not kid ourselves. The ultimate goal of improving this school district, the ultimate goal of making sure that we treat our children and our young adults right has to drive us and nothing else. I thank you very much for the opportunity to speak to you. I look forward to seeing you again, working with you. I'm honored to be here in Broward County, and I look forward to the work that we'll be doing together. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Tarka. Facilities Task Force.